Hi, my name is Lindsey Ramos. I am a technical director for SonoraQuest Laboratories. In my job, I write policies and procedures to help lab techs do their job safely and effectively so that patients can get a diagnosis. We provide lab results in hospital laboratories so that doctors know what sort of treatment to provide. In my role, I support how people do their job across 6 states, so a lot of laboratories, from the small rural sites to the large sites all across Arizona and some other areas. In my job, I really do a lot of problem solving and science. I am often learning about new technology or how we can use current technology in different ways to help provide patient results, to help get diagnoses to the doctors. I communicate with lots of different people of varying skill level or knowledge, so it may be a lab assistant or a doctor, so I need to be able to make my message fit the audience that I'm working with. I read a lot of technical documents to understand and analyze so that I can make better decisions to help develop better processes. When I went to college, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted it to be in science. I started as a chemistry major, but I wasn't sure that was the right path, so as soon as I learned about medical laboratory science, I switched to that. I really liked that they play a part behind the scenes in helping patients. I knew nurses were the front lines supporting patients, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do the science in the background. There are a lot of different ways you could get an entry-level position at SonoraQuest. After 6 months, you could qualify for a cohort program, which would allow you to get money for school from the company so that you could become a medical laboratory scientist. What advice I would give to a student who's interested in medical laboratory science is to stay curious and keep asking questions. Try to think about what problems there are and how you can solve them, and figure out different ways to solve them until you find the best way. There are a lot of different ways to do things, and figuring out the right way takes time and trial and error. I would also say to volunteer in a lab if you can. There are many that allow students, high school students, to come into the lab and help move specimens and just observe how we do things. Or if you know someone, see if you can take a lab tour, whether that be at a SonoraQuest lab or another lab.